Let's go. See, I'm tired of this shit. I done got tired. Let's go. Get that like button, sub up. If you over at Content Kings channel, come to We Beat You channel so I can see your comments. See, yeah, shit real fucked up over here. Y'all get in here. That's how Content Kings. That's how to him. Let's get it. Let's go. Yeah, we ain't got to live like this. That's out to the Dolph sector. We up in this bitch. Make sure y'all, if y'all really want to see me on another level, make sure y'all go to the Honeycomb Hideout. THA Comb Hideout. We'll be on that channel tonight. Did I mention that? Yeah, I must have left that part out. We'll talk about it later. Get in here. We got a quick break on your ass. Get here. Yeah. You know, we always active. Ain't we active over here, man? Let's get even, man. We're on top of you, man. Let's get this motherfucking crack. Let's get this review done real quick. Shouts out to the Dolph sector. Everybody in the Dolph sector. Even the ones that really ain't giving a fuck. For real. After this shit is over, a lot of these motherfuckers they gonna jump ship. Yeah, this ain't the jump ship channel. Oh, it's over. No, it ain't over, man, because however this play out, we already know this shit ain't over. We already know this. At the end of the day, man, it's young Dolph sector fight, my nigga. But what you think about it? There's a lot of motherfuckers after Hernandez go there, like y'all gonna turn the lights out because you ain't got no power. You got power over here. We finna let this shit be. We gonna live it on. Because if it don't go our way, we gonna make sure it go our way. Fuck what you talking about. Because you ain't talking about nothing. You don't want to see a nigga shine. You don't want to see a nigga fresh to death. You don't want to see a nigga doing it the right way. You rather take a nigga out in front of the cookies. Well, I'm gonna just call the phone and let him know when he's pulling up. No, that ain't going down like that. Not if we can help. I'll kick you in your motherfucking ass if you think I'm stupid and grandmama and them didn't teach us the game. You a motherfucking fool. Come around me with this bullshit, all this dumb shit. You just want a motherfucker to come to your channel. You just want a motherfucker to come. You don't care about Dolph. You just want a motherfucker. You don't care about spreading the message. You don't care about, goddamn it, really pulling together as a sector and getting this shit. You too worried about a once a month. I said, damn. I ain't worried about none of that. I know what time it is. Shit, I knew what time it is before they made watches. You stupid motherfucker. Now go and run and tell that. Go tell Govan that. Go tell Hernandez Govan that. Stupid motherfucker. We ain't got to play with y'all. We didn't come in this motherfucker to make no goddamn friends with y'all. Y'all get in here. This shit right here make you bite your goddamn tongue. You read the title. This ain't gonna be no long live and all that shit. Y'all already know we coming on tomorrow. Now y'all niggas got me scared. They got me scared to say anything I put out. Cause it seems like motherfuckers trying to say what I put out, and they don't want to give me no props. They don't want to give us no props on what we say, but they tend to say it after we had done saying it. Don't come over here. Goddamn, don't come over here to my channel and not say, give me no motherfucking props for what the fuck I'm saying. Because we know Content Kings, and we know, goddamn it, We Beat You are the same motherfucker. Now go tell Govan that. Go tell Hernandez Govan that. You want to tell him everything else? Stupid motherfucker. I'm gonna go ahead and call Quake. Quake who? We on his ass. We ain't no Dr. E, cause y'all done pissed me off in this motherfucker. Yeah, I ain't got to live like this. or wherever they come through with it, wherever they come through with the verdict, that's what we gonna believe in. I don't believe in none of that shit. Y'all don't even want to pull together in the sector. Line your ass up. Call E. I said damn. I really said damn. Y'all get in here before I start this live up. Stop playing with me. Shouts out to everybody in the dog sector. Real talk with Tamir. Justice for Dolph. Young Dolph Unsolved. True Results. ATV. You know what I'm saying? Some old talk TV. Everybody that's in this motherfucker really fighting for justice. Shit, this ain't the only motherfucking shit I get. I was coming to tell the truth. Nothing but the truth. Help me God. I can't believe this shit. Get in here, man.
Okay, all right. I'm coming up on it.
We got Dr. E coming up in the building, man. Real shit, real scholars. Real brothers talking about this Dolph case, man. Real brothers laying it down, giving y'all the script about the Dolph case. Just real shit, man. Real spoken shit, man. And we ain't, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm telling you, if I put you back a day for a minute, it's for a purpose, because I do all type of different things on this internet. And when I do, but this ain't my main source. I ain't never got no check from this shit. I ain't never got no check, nigga. I ain't going no mass flag to a motherfucker to be talking about Dolph, nigga. I'm talking about Dolph because I want Dolph to have justice, man. I don't give a fuck about no check, nigga. We've been getting checks, nigga, around this motherfucker. What you talking about? We been getting checks. Like Dolph been getting checks. Dolph been getting checks. We been getting checks. Dr. E been getting checks. We been getting checks. We ain't doing this shit for no check.
Here we go. What's that? What's cracking? Can you hear me?
What's cracking, gang? What's up? We in here.
All right.
The motherfuckers that tell the truth, that we don't get no props for what we be saying. How we be saying or what we say, how we do it. But we do it.
What's cracking? What they talking about out there? What they talking about?
I mean, you know, we be in the bushes like we always do. You know what I'm saying? Main thing about this thing when it comes to the Dolph sector or whatever the case may be, Dr. E, you know, we you know, give respect what respect and credit is due. You know, Stan D come over here, we give him highest things, we give him respect. You know what I'm saying? We show everybody respect when it comes to this sector. We know a lot of things that we be talking about is starting to hit the surface and people spin off a piggyback of some of the shit that we say when it comes to it. But we don't get no fucking props for it.
Right.
If we're
you know, all respect. Yeah, they're gonna, you know, if they're gonna pretty much do as we do, understand? I mean, I know the free content is out there, but if we doing something in a certain formula and they not giving credit where you get the credit, or they not, you know, giving props where props need to be needed, we didn't ask for no money, but just come up and say, hey, that's, you know, give us a like, give us a comment, come up to the chat. Don't be hiding in the bush. Yeah, don't be hiding in the bushes and don't give us no credit. That ain't right.
Shouts out to Stan G, though. Stan G always showing love out here. ATP, you know, she shows some love. I'm not saying nobody else in the Dolph sector show love, but if we shine and you shine, we shine together. See, that's the problem. See, that's the problem going on with our community today. We all like, they know that's what they had to bring our community down with that bullshit. Y'all want to get up on here and show your money on YouTube and flash your money. Everybody want to show their money. You seen these Peckerwoods out here showing their money like you do. All y'all want to do is make your own people mad, but you ain't trying to make the opposition mad, and the opposition is the ones that's destroying us. Dope fiend. Well, I'm gonna go up here and show Dr. E some money and make Dr. E mad. What? I'm gonna go in here and show Sam Eyes TV some goddamn. I'm gonna show Sam Eyes TV my bankroll so fresh. But you don't see these Peckerwoods out there goddamn showing their money going down their arm. You don't see none of that.
Yeah, I never did like that trend. I try not to post anything like that on my social media pages either. I make sure I don't never have anybody that, you know, when they doing these videos and stuff, I'm trying not to put them kind of videos on my posts, man. I think that's kind of crazy. Yeah, the young generation they be doing that.
Hold on. Somebody Everybody's coming over my channel and they trying to clout chase. What did you say about so-and-so? Oh, man, shut your dumb ass up. We all in this together. If we the Dolph sector and we want justice for Dolph, we all need to be sharing each other content. We all need to piggyback off each other. We all need to help each other. You stupid motherfuckers out here too busy worried about your count. Like before this YouTube shit, your ass wasn't already broke. Like before this YouTube shit, I'll get one check a month. It ain't no money in this shit, gang. Let's talk about it. What is all y'all gonna do if Hernandez Govan walk on this goddamn case? Oh, I'm just gonna give up then. I'm gonna still be talking about the same shit, showing this shit until I get the RICO. Some of you motherfuckers has already done gave the fuck up. What up, Sam Eyes TV? Sam Eyes said, what's up, Diamond? Sam Eyes said, what's going on, Dr. E?
What's up, y'all? What's going on? I didn't know when to intervene because you was going on a tangent, and I don't have. Hey, I don't even. I just walked in on it,
Because me and Dr. E, we be talking about this shit for hours and hours and hours after hours, coming up with shit, looking on YouTube and seeing people take our narrative and put a little sauce on it. I'm gonna just spin this a little bit. Hopefully, they don't notice that we just saw what they was doing. I said, damn.
Yeah, we got to talk about this kind of behind the scenes, Diamond. What's cracking? And we was talking about, a couple of people kind of got the same kind of content that we kind of putting out there. I know we always say content is free. We all doing the same thing, but when you come to our channel and you don't give us no props and give credit where credit is due, that's the only thing we having a problem with, because we go to their pages and we give them likes and stuff like that, but we give them props if we get something directly from them and try to make a way to get them up on our channel. Do we not?
We do. And honestly, I see it too. I see people that are heavily pushing the same thing that we are when it comes down to this Dolph case. And I feel like they should be on our show just like we should be on theirs, like so we can piggyback on each other. But I don't know if Dub has received an invite from
numerous people.
That's what we talking about. We ain't begging or nothing because pockets fat. We cool with the people in the bank. They love us. They love us in the bank. We ain't worried about nobody. We like Sam I said, unity. But it's too many people have already. Before we get into this, because we do got a live on the Honeycomb Hideout. If any of our mods come in, make sure you drop our other channel because we got a good topic coming on tonight on the Honeycomb Hideout. THA Honeycomb Hideout. You'll see a bumblebee. We're going on tonight on there, Sam Eyes TV. We're going on there. We got all type of shit that we be doing on this internet. Now, here's the thing that me and Dr. E had a thing about. They took away empathy, sympathy, and we ain't gonna hold y'all about all of that type of shit. But like me and Dr. E had mentioned today, we was talking about the church. They took the church away from us. When COVID came, after COVID, the church game was gone. What grandmama had in the yellow suit? What grandmama in the yellow outfit with the big old hat on? You don't see her coming out the church, getting out the car no more?
Oh, that generation's gone.
That stuff gone when COVID came, but y'all forgot about this other epidemic about to come out. They setting it all up for your ass. They setting it out. It's going to be another goddamn pandemic, and it's called the Nipah virus. It's called the Nipah virus. Did I mention that? Oh, I must have left that part out, dope fiend, because you don't pay attention to the streets like we do. Now go tell Hernandez Govan that, Diamond. Go tell Hernandez Govan that. Because he got a whole lot to say all on the text message. Texting Stan G. Calling Stan G on the phone. Oh, Stan G, I feel like I said, damn. Nigga, what you calling that man for? Why you calling Stan G? Why you texting Stan G on the phone? I'm going to just call him up. I just going to leave a text. For what? Nigga, if you clear it, then you don't need to leave no. Hold on, look at this bogus ass, bitch ass text message that we gonna goddamn cover. Sam, let's see what Sam said. Sam said, church, waiting on you all. LOL, wake up, church start at 11. I said, damn, hit the like button. Hang up in here.
Damn.
I cannot.
Because
Like,
you see what it did? We didn't come to Onan. Onan, please, please, Onan, please share us. Please, Onan, dick handling. We don't, this ain't the dick handling channel. Onan came over here holding our dick. Oh, let me just share they shit. And then got mad because we was goddamn it, really telling the truth the way it's supposed to be told. But you want to goddamn it keep a so dope fiend ass narrative and say Dolph got shot in and ran out the back window with 19 bullet holes in his goddamn body. I said that.
Wow. Yeah.
Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. Because we tell the truth over here. We ain't gonna hold y'all long. Oh, I thought they was coming on tomorrow. Y'all was hoping YouTube told us today. Oh, your stuff is starting to collect a little traction. We ain't got that many views, but we've been down here before. See, the people that ain't look. If you ain't helped me build this ship, you can't get on it. Only people about to help me get on this ship is the motherfuckers that help me build it. So once we turn up with the food channel, all this other shit that we going and dropping these movies on your ass, don't try to be my friend. Don't try to be my. I'm gonna just send him a letter. Don't send me a letter. Don't send me a text, man. I'm gonna just send him an Don't do that. Don't do that. We kicking your ass. So now let's get these bogus ass text messages. These niggas out here trying to play us like we dumb. So now you try to call my nigga Stan G. You want to text Stan G on the. You want to Hernandez go over and want to text. This is new shit that had done came out, gang. You want to text Stan G.
the fact that he's even able to text anybody right now is crazy to me.
Wow.
Tell him why, Diamond. Why you think that, gang?
Because ain't he supposed to be in some type of witness protection program or something?
So you don't believe he need to be texting the motherfucker? Don't text me. You know what you doing?
My thing is, he the only person that's been out all this time, and they've made so many excuses on why he has not been incarcerated, and he's directly linked to this situation with Dolph. So I think the fact that he's even able to text people and say anything is alarming to me. That's a red flag for me. That let me know that he has a little more access to things than he shouldn't have right now.
Yeah.
And ain't no telling who he's setting up. Because, if you got the feds on you, you're going to try to get a bigger fish so that you won't go to prison. So I would just advise people that know this man to just stay away from him. Don't communicate with him. Especially if you're in the streets, you're doing anything you ain't got no business doing. Stay away from this dude because he's hot. He's hot.
Doctor, anything you want to fall back behind Diamond Gang?
Hot potato. She said it all. I mean, it is weird and strange, and I have seen a few, like I said, other bloggers out there kind of mentioning the same thing. What's going on with this person is kind of freely floating around like this. It just doesn't make sense, So, just does.
Okay, Diamond Gang won't point with that. So let's say this. Let me read this bogus ass shit. Thank you, Stan G, man. But like I put the title, Stan G is not holding nothing back when it comes to the Dolph case. I appreciate that, Stan G. Please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. We're not staying long. We just want to stay updated with things. We do have something that we're going to update the rest tomorrow on some other stuff that we're going to show you guys what is going to happen. Hernandez, go there. So now let me go ahead and read this. Stan G put this out today. A couple bloggers are putting it out. But give the man his props. Share his shit. Get out there and give it. Don't use his shit and then turn around, use his lingo or use his game and not just holler out his name and tell him to drop a link. I said that. Ain't we all both? Can't we all get along? So, Stan G put this out today, gang. Now, mama them, grandmama them, mama them, they ain't raised no fool. A lot of us, our relatives come from the South. We ain't stupid. We know a lie when we see one. It ain't nothing new to us. This shit ain't nothing new to us. So now, Diamond Gang, let me read this. This one there's go over and text to Stan G. You consistently spreading inaccurate information on individuals like myself is your new way of promoting to say it as nice as I can. It's very sad. Now, I didn't understand how he said that, but it's all good. But I read it the right way. Now, you literally made up a lie saying I have a secret recording of Yo Gotti, and I never even met that man before. I said, damn. Now, see what you did? See what you did? See what you did, Hernandez Govan? You panicked. That's what you did wrong. The first thing what you did, you panicked. And you panicked. You're panicking. And I understand you got a court date coming up, but you're panicking. You panicking, gang. Ain't nobody gonna put that sauce on there like we gonna do it. So what had went wrong, Dr. E? Can you just give your elaboration? I'll do it last, because I'm gonna put that pressure. I'm gonna put that pressure on them. I'm gonna put that motherfucking pressure on their ass. He said, Dr. E, tell me what you feel about this. You literally made up a lie saying I have a secret recording of Yo Gotti, and I never even met the man before. You going to jail, Hernandez. You need to go to jail. Now go ahead, Doctor. What you feel about this? And Diamond, you fall back behind him.
Yeah, I mean, he's saying that you personally have one?
No, he talking to Stan G. This is a text message that Hernandez Govan sent to Stan G. And he's telling Stan G that he ain't never met Yo Gotti.
Right. I mean, I don't know what their personal conversation was. I mean, it sounded like they got some kind of personal conversation, but just like Diamond kind of said, how is he talking with all these people anyway? I mean, I think I heard a little bit about that too, that he's not supposed to be doing interviews in the first place. That was kind of brought up. That he not even supposed to be doing interviews. So, they didn't switch judges on him and all this other kind of stuff, and then allow him to get away with doing a lot of things that a person on a high profile case that's been getting investigated for the last couple of years is talking to freely. And then I want to add one more thing too. The court date has been pushed back again. I heard it's not going to be on the 28th.
Yes, we got intel on that. So I want to say this, Dr. E, Diamond, anybody that's in Content Kings, come over and start coming to We Beat You channel so you can see what we doing over here. This is what we at. Type in We Beat CHU, and we over here if you want to leave a comment. Now, here's the thing. Now, I'm gonna say this, plain and simple. They like when I say it. He says that Stan G said that you have a secret recording that he's saying you literally made up a lie saying I have a secret recording of Yo Gotti, and I never even met the man before. Now, I don't know nothing about what Stan G said as far as him having a secret recording.
But my thing is him saying he never met the camp. That don't make sense when he was directly in contact with Big Jook.
And he was in the restaurant partying in Yo Gotti mama in the restaurant. So you ain't met Gotti and your money long too, nigga? Stop lying. You know you met Yo Gotti before in your life, nigga.
Govan ain't got no money. That man ain't got no money.
Govan got that bread.
He ain't got no money.
Govan got bread. Now you listen to Govan got bread. Now here's the thing. Govan, you say you ain't never met Yo Gotti, but you up in his mama and them restaurant. You up there with his brother. You mean to tell us you Quake, Orange Mal Quake, and you ain't met Gotti? Boy, stop lying. See, why you leaving that paper trail on yourself? See what you did? And thank you, Stan G, for plastering that motherfucker. Somebody got to talk about it. We all got to pull together and talk about something. Instead of, I'm just worried about somebody come over here taking my people to come look. And them ain't your people, nigga. We all in this motherfucking Dolph sector fighting a goddamn case. Wherever we go separately from this way, wherever it may be. Stop being scared, nigga. Now look, it's statements like that makes people call a was that criticize you as a goofy. Me personally, I can adamantly say you have no moral compass. Okay, Hernandez Govian, okay, he talking emotion. No moral compass, doctor. You heard that he said that. Why do you think neither of your channels have reached anywhere close to its full potential? One of the main reasons is the fact that you promote content that you know is false to try to create a buzz as a blogger. Also, you being heavily under the influence of most interviews highlights the fact of how, I don't get that, biased, is that it? Biased you are. And that's why a lot of the people either don't subscribe or they unsubscribe when they realize that your channel is nowhere close to being credible. That's what he had done said. Now, my thing is, just from the other side, you on it, you watching it. If it's not that credible and it ain't got people on it, then why the fuck is it? We already know the truth don't come in huge numbers. Lies come in a lot of numbers more than the truth. Am I right, Dr.?
Yep, you're right.
So
nobody wants to hear the truth. Nobody wants to hear it.
Look at our numbers. We telling it. But y'all rather go to boop out, bam, 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 the motherfucker that make it sound that like a motherfucker. Then some of them be feminine as hell. Oh, you want to go listen to a feminine ass nigga. Oh, shit.
Wow.
We ain't gonna hold nothing back. They spreading ass cheeks out here. You want to listen to a motherfucker be spreading ass cheeks and all that type of shit.
Oh, wow.
So now, the things you make up about me be funny. If it's funny, why are you over here texting this man, gang? Right or wrong, doctor? If it's funny, I'ma laugh it off and keep on pushing the line. I'ma laugh it off. It don't even shake me. It don't rattle my tree. It don't rattle my branches. Don't no leaves all off. Who is this nigga? This nigga don't make no sense, right? Okay. Especially when you're facing a trial of being a mastermind of the unaliving of Adolph Thornton. The things you make up about me be funny as to me, but it's crushing your credibility as a blogger. Okay, we read that game. So my thing is this. Stan G, all I can say for this, reading this, gang, we appreciate you standing toes down, putting things out. Because some of these things also, I understand you put out for your own safety to make sure if anything happens. And a lot of us bloggers, when it comes to a case like this, and we've seen people get unalive, have to document a lot of things. This is documentation. Basically leaving a paper trail, and we respect you for that. Thank you, Stan G. So I just wanted to share that information. Just like, you got a high impact case. When Stan G interviewed you, Stan G has revealed and exposed a lot of things that you have done, where a lot of bloggers have put together. And we just want justice for Dolph. My thing is for the people that is actually fighting for justice for Dolph. I heard Real Talk with Tamara say that she don't believe Hernandez Govan has to do with any of the masterminding. That's your opinion. I agree. I didn't want to knock you. You have very good content. I was just saying we cannot give Hernandez Govan up. Yes, I believe he's the mastermind because Straight Drop was his artist, somebody he was promoting. He got mind control of him. He was trying to get him a deal. We heard him say he's trying to get, we know straight, we see him in the studio, he's trying to get him a deal. Cornelius told you that they was at the house, that they had to take their phones outside, that a big just told them they met at Hernandez Govan's house. The phone calls went to Hernandez Govan. Cornelius was a dope fiend coming over your house buying pills from you. So Tamara, all I'm saying, just think about that, because you point on a lot of things. And I'm not saying you're not point on this. I'm just saying we can't say this man is not the mastermind, because this man was the mastermind. Both of the two people that was set up met at his house. Cornelius ain't got nothing to lie about. He already gave himself up. The man has been caught with the gun at the window and said that he's the one that had the Draco. He shot up Dolph with straight drop. He admitted what he did. What he got to lie on these other people for when he know he going to jail for the rest of his natural fucking life? I'll wait. Does anybody got something to say about that? No. What he got to lie about this man for? They met at his house. This boy could have been in some other state expecting to get the death sentence. And he just gonna lie. He admitted he had the guns. We know the lawyers came from CMG. What else are we gonna sit back and say? We don't believe that Hernandez Govan was not the mastermind of this motherfucking. No shade. Just facts. Just facts. Now, wanted to make that statement. I didn't want to hold it. I wanted to give an update with some more knowledge to show that you guys that we are on top of our game. Oh, everybody in the fucking Dolph sector. We got it all the time. We stay on top of our motherfucking game. Oh, we was on goddamn. Yeah. We was on motherfucking goddamn, what's your boy name? Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein. He thought we had already came up on that shit. Everybody in the Dolph sector, hit the fucking like button. I gotta give you all this shit piece by piece to show you when we bring you the truth, we bring you the motherfucking shit.
Right.
It's
And
not no
everybody
two birds in one
knows.
stone. Now, Diamond Gang sent me this today, something on this, but we was already on it the night before. That's how my gang rock and roll. But we give it to you from a different fucking perspective. We already got on Gene Deal's ass. Gene Deal gonna be part of this channel. The Dolph sex. We gonna drag your ass. We gonna drag anybody that's lying. Now let's go.
We are going to be looking at some creepy videos, strange and odd news stories, and as always, let's go ahead and get right into today's video. So, shockingly enough, I finally have some good news for a change. People think that this channel and Minutes of Horror is nothing but bad news, fear-mongering, mongering the little fears and so forth. Oh, the fear, Minutes of Horror, the fear. But no, this time I have some good news, and that is your tax dollars were finally at work and they paid off. And a government that would never, ever lie to its people finally has given us the answers we are all looking for. So what am I talking about? Well, last night news came out that the Department of Justice, the DOJ, and the FBI, they have concluded that a certain Jeffrey that owned a certain island had no client list whatsoever. And not only that, they also...
Jeffrey Epstein, you see what I'm saying? How they just, the Gotti shit, all our shit tie in together. Now they telling us, Diamond, now Diamond didn't know this. They saying there was no list. But y'all told us there was a list. So now Puff Daddy done got let loose free. It ain't no damn list. the big distraction? Is the sky falling? Is there two suns? Is there aliens out here? Because we didn't see. Tell us why. Now Puff Daddy is damn near about to get out. Now y'all gonna tell us that there was no Epstein list?
There was, because Pam Bondi, the attorney general, she actually came out like months before and said that it was on her desk. She actually said that it was on her desk. So now all of a sudden they're trying to say it don't exist.
It don't
They know
exist,
it's
right?
so incriminating. So all the people, it's probably got a lot of people in Congress in there that's on that list. It's
Preach,
got
gang.
the person in the White House that's, so you got all these people that are on this list. And even Cash Patel, before he became the FBI
Do
director,
your thing, Diamond. Do
he
your thing.
also stated, before he became the FBI director, he said that the FBI had the black book of Epstein's. The
Right.
black book has everybody's address, phone
Tell them.
numbers, and flight logs. Well, well, I don't know about the flight logs being in the black book, but they
Right.
did release the flight logs.
Uh-huh.
His name's on there, the
Diamond, what
person
is
in the
the
White
flight
House.
log? Diamond, what is a flight log?
So every time someone took a private jet of his,
Uh-huh.
remember I told you that Trump had keys to Epstein's private jet for his campaign the last
Right.
campaign he did, and he painted it and then put his name on it to try to make it seem like it was his. The whole entire time they read the serial numbers to the plane and
Right.
found out that it was Epstein's old private jet, right?
Right. Okay, yeah.
So with
I know what it
Epstein,
is. I'm just telling you.
every time someone takes a plane, a private jet anywhere, they have to log who goes in and off that plane. So that's where the flight log comes from.
Right.
People that took those private jets to his island and left his island. If it wasn't his own private jets, it was planes or whatever it was. Those are the flight logs that was released, right?
So what we was
But
told that but we was told from the beginning. So
mhm,
those that did not know what a flight list, Diamond just explained to you what the flight list is. So Diamond, with that being said, we was given a list of people that was supposed to be attending that island, and a lot was going on. So with this,
correct. And there's more. There's more. And on top of it, Elon Musk has been coming out lately, back to back to back, hitting that people are on this list. First, he said Trump was
right,
on the
I'm glad you
list.
said that. Glad you
Then yesterday, he came out and said Steve Bannon was on the list. So
when yesterday.
yesterday, he
Oh,
said
Diamond
Steve
is on the
Bannon
game.
is on
Yesterday.
the list. So he's still coming out swinging about this Epstein list. Trust and believe, Elon, when he was involved with the government and so close to Trump, he collected information. He collected data. He has all our
Right.
social security numbers and everything. This
Woo!
man collected a lot of information. So trust and believe, if he's saying this, he knows something.
He
He
knows
has some
something.
type of evidence. He has the
Talk to him,
paperwork.
Diamond.
And when he tells it, he's saying it because he knows, if that why you think Trump has not tried to deport him? Why you think they keep getting into it? Why do you think this man keeps bringing it up? Because he knows that leverage is what's keeping him in the United States. Okay? He knows as soon as
Thank you, MFD.
he tells everything, that's it for the person in the White House. Not only that, when it comes down to the last election, we know that Elon was involved in that as well. But when it come down to Epstein knew a lot of celebrities, a lot of high-end people, a lot of political people that was going in and off that island dealing with these young girls. Okay?
True,
Just
true, yeah.
flat out just tell the truth.
So,
Okay?
Diamond, you want to watch the rest of this and see how this going to play out?
Sure.
All right, let's go.
Also concluded that he ended himself. Nobody ended Jeffrey. But before we go ahead and accept this answer, I do have a question myself. And I'm reading this article from Axios.com, which was published 12 hours prior to this recording. This article goes ahead and says that the administration, and they're talking about the Trump administration, is releasing a video in both raw and enhanced versions
Trump administration.
that it says indicates no one entered the area of the Manhattan prison where Jeffrey was held the night that he supposedly ended himself back in 2019. Now, continuing to read the article, it says, according to the memo, investigators closely examined footage of Jeffrey's Manhattan prison cell between around 10:40 p.m. on August 9th, 2019, when Jeffrey was locked in his cell, and around 6:30 a.m. the next day, when he was found unresponsive. The footage, which was reviewed by Axios, but couldn't be verified independently, showed no one entering the area, the administration said. The FBI enhanced the relevant footage by increasing its contrast, balancing the color, and improving its sharpness for greater clarity and viewability, the memo says. So again, this was the video footage captured by the CCTV camera of Jeffrey's jail cell area. Investigators went through it with a fine-tooth comb, but here's the problem, and here's why they think we're stupid, that we cannot go back to previous news articles to investigate ourselves. But back on January 9th of 2020, news articles came out that Jeffrey's jail CCTV was erased by technical errors. There was no surviving footage of that day. Soon after Jeffrey had passed in August of 2019, 2 of the CCTV cameras outside his cell had malfunctioned and were being examined by the FBI, United States media reported. But here's where things get a little bit more interesting, because back in July of 2019, Jeffrey supposedly had a first attempt, which he survived. The video footage of his cell area was requested, and when it was given, the correct date and time was on that video footage, but it was of another cell area than Jeffrey's. It was a higher tier. When it came to the cell footage in August, well, again, the requested video no longer exists on the backup system and has not since at least August of 2019 as a result of technical errors. So even the backup video footage did not exist. Now here's the thing, there was surviving video footage of that day that captured the general shoe area, capturing all the cells in the area, including Jeffrey's, which they try to use as an example that nobody entered his cell, which nobody was buying. But again, when it came to any CCTV footage capturing his specific area, like this one right here, supposedly it was destroyed in technical error. So somebody is lying here, and it's a very creepy lie. It's a very scary lie. They think we're this dumb to buy something like this. This video footage is finally released to us 6 years later. I mean, this video footage could be AI, it could be heavily edited and cropped out, but I'm going to go ahead and believe that it's possibly AI video footage. People are also noticing oddities when it comes to this video footage as well. For example, if you go to 4 hours and 15 minutes of this video footage, it instantly skips from 11:58 to 12 a.m. in the morning. You can see it, but you can barely make it out because the banner is oddly enough hiding the time.
The banner hiding the time. We experienced this with the Dolph case. We got times that's skipping now. We got times that's skipping. Okay, let's track.
And also is the fact that this is supposed to be a 10-hour video, but most of the video footage that has been released is only 7 hours long.
Boy, we good, ain't we? We give you the real shit, gang. Don't cut no corners. We not here to make friends. We are here
showing the
to
times
stop
between
crime.
7 p.m. and 1:30 a.m. And as this one commenter here had mentioned, he was found at 6:30 a.m. So nothing about this video footage really matters. The memo says that no one else involved in the case will be charged. The only other person charged in the case was Ghislaine, Jeffrey's associate, who is serving a 20-year sentence for child trafficking and related offenses. Going back to the Axios article, it goes on to say that investigators found no incriminating client list of Jeffrey's, no credible evidence that Jeffrey blackmailed prominent individuals, and no evidence that could predicate an investigation against uncharged third parties, the memo adds.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files. That's all in the process of being reviewed because that was done at the directive of the president from all of these agencies.
So then the question...
Now, hold on. Now, we heard what she said. Now, I just want y'all to pay attention to something. Now, I might be motherfucking crazy. Now, September Virgo, put a 1 in the chat. Dr. E. Diamond, and when Dr. E drop, he'll be back. Now, I just need to know, is it me or am I motherfucking crazy? Diamond, are you there? Because I need to know if I'm crazy. Now, if you look at this lady's face, Why she got a dent? Now this might be a goddamn AI, a goddamn reptilian. Why does she have a dent in between her eyebrows? Between each eyebrow, put a one in the chat if you see that this woman may possibly be a goddamn alien. That's all I'm saying. Why does she have a dent in between each eyebrow? Now watch this, gang.
My desk right now to review. That's been a directive.
Right now, why does this lady got a dent? September Virgo say exactly. She got a whole dent in between her.
It could be because her ass supposed to wear some glasses and ain't got her glasses on.
But what if you can't forget the alien? Does this look quite odd?
It does. But I'm gonna say this.
Thank you,
I'm gonna say
Diamond.
this. I'm gonna say this about her.
All right, all right, all right.
When she said that, the key thing that people need to pay attention to is the fact she said it was in the directive of the president. Why you think that the president would prioritize the Epstein list or the Epstein files? Because he knows he's on them. So of course he's
Yep,
gonna tell you, I
bingo.
want you to get into this, and then I'm gonna also mention other files so that you won't pay attention to the fact that I'm looking at the Epstein files, right? I'm messing with the Epstein files, but I'm also gonna release the JFK files. I'm also gonna release the Martin Luther King
Yes,
files, just to mix people up so they won't get suspicious
right.
on the fact that they're messing with the Epstein files. What it
Woo.
is
Talk to him.
they all know majority of these politicians and
Mm-hmm.
these rich elites are on that list. They have video. I'm gonna tell you also, there's a guy named Michael Wolff. He's a journalist.
Thank you, YouTube.
He
Run our numbers up, YouTube. We
if
deserve it.
you
We are doing it right. YouTube, run us up. We're not staying on here long. We ain't gonna give you
right.
2 hours. We that good. Let's go.
Right. So there's a journalist named Michael Wolff that was friends with Epstein and Trump that has at least 100 hours of audio from Epstein that he has not released all of it yet, but he started to. And there was an audio that I have that I put on my TikTok. I might
Uh,
go ahead and send it to you so you can
all
post
right.
it. But he is basically saying that they were saying Bannon basically talked too much, and there was people that you know you could just tell that he was just running his mouth. But
Right.
this journalist, been recording him this entire time that he was around them. See, this is the thing. When you're a high end person like he was, somebody that people always was around, journalists are going to record you. You got to be careful who you have around you because they're recording you secretly. Just like, for instance, with as far as this
Run our
situation,
numbers up. Let's
right?
get them numbers up. Let's get them likes
With
up.
this situation, is it's the secret recordings that get you, right? For instance, when the what's his name, the person over not the CIA, but the person over the Pentagon, right? I can't think of what his name is right now. He's
You can't
irrelevant.
give them
But
too much,
anyway,
Diamond. Diamond, you can't
so
give them too
the
much.
person over the Pentagon, he actually was, him and another gentleman was on, I guess a chat where they could be actually conversate through an app called Signal, right?
Signal? Okay.
It's an app called Signal where they can chat, and it after they get done talking, it basically disappears, right?
Pay
Well,
attention.
it was
Wow,
never
like
given.
almost like a Snapchat.
Correct. So it wasn't never officially uh, uh, given permission to. They was not officially
Right.
given permission to be able to use that app by the government, right? So the one of the guys that was on the
Wait a
chain
minute, Diamond. Diamond,
was
hold on.
a.
Diamond, hold on.
Mhm.
What time you got on your back end? Cause we crushing for time. We gotta do our.
It's almost 8 o'clock where I'm at.
Okay, we gotta get ready to get out of here.
Okay, but let me
Let me
finish.
run
Let me
this
say
because
this
we
real
gotta
quick.
do
Let
your
me
live.
say
We
this.
gotta do your live. Okay, go do
Right.
this.
Let me say this real quick.
All right.
So when it came down to, there was a chain conversation. Turn it off, Maya. Well, when there was a chain conversation where they were talking about war strikes, right? Well, there was a journalist on that chain when it came down to the secretary, I believe the Secretary of Defense was on that, which,
Mm-hmm.
Pete Hegseth, that's the one I was trying to say. Pete Hegseth, him, Michael, I can't think what his last name is, but Michael Waltz, that's the one that invited the journalist onto the chain of messages where it was talking about airstrikes, right? Which, what? You know what I'm saying? We have never heard anybody do something like that before ever.
No.
But this is just an example of how a journalist, a high end journalist, got that information and then waited. And luckily he waited after they did what they had to do, because he could have put so many soldiers in danger
Yeah.
by giving that information up. What I'm saying is, I'm gonna stop rambling, but I'm gonna say this.
All right.
When it comes down to journalists are not in the best interest of the people that they're around. They're trying to get intel and information to do their journalism. So when it comes down to them 100 hours of Epstein running his mouth that journalist has, that's concrete evidence to
Concrete
contradict
evidence.
contradict what the FBI, the Secretary of FBI, and the Attorney General is running around saying from the DOJ. Okay, so it's gonna come out regardless if they're trying to cover it up or not. Okay, I'm just putting it out there.
That part. So I know y'all heard that. You get the exclusive from here. Diamond's so professional with that shit. Let me say this one more time. I'm gonna say this to everybody because I'm gonna shut this down. I wanted to let this play out, but let me see. Something called. Let me get to it. Here, we have so much information on this specific clip. So it's almost 8 o'clock. What we're timed in for? 8 o'clock, Angel. So how far is it to 8 o'clock? Because everybody go over to my father's daughter. Go to drop the link to our Honeybee's channel link in there, because that's where we're about to go now. We got Diamond under Diamond. This is under Diamond Productions, Diamond Gang Productions. We coming under Diamond Gang Productions with a live. I think you guys are gonna love this live. So we got to prep. We want to definitely recap this video, but I want to.
I think it's important that the world knows that we're not gullible and we're not naive to what's going on in this world right now with this current government. I think that people need to understand that they're lying to us for a reason, right? And no matter what, we really all need to come together and make sure that we stay knowledgeable on what's going on so that we can be able to prepare ourselves if needed.
Okay, so everybody go. Thank you, MFD. If anybody don't know, we finna go over here now. We got some real stuff. So let me tell you guys this. I wanted to say this to say. I said a little something earlier about the churches, how coronavirus changed the churches and the religion, and how people are thinking now. Everybody moving fast. There's no empathy. So let's just say this. It's called the Nipah virus. It's been spotted in India. So also Trump has got ready to pass a law. There is a law getting ready to come out. That with this law, your family, your family, your loved ones, you can't inherit any properties from your mother, your father, or anybody unless you are proven to be able to uphold that property. So if you're not able to uphold that property nowadays, they take the house from you. They take your land. They take whatever you got from you if you're not able to uphold it. But there's another virus about to creep up called the Nipah virus. And it's hit India already. So there's going to be another big pandemic come up. They're taking away your SNAP. People was getting food stamps. It's the reason why this is happening. They're controlling weather in Texas. Pay attention to your surroundings.
Did you hear about the other law that he's trying to pass? If you've been with someone more than 5 years, you're considered married.
Wow. And we're going to get ready to talk about that on the next channel. So with that being said, long live Dolph, young Dolph Sector. Salute to everybody. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. We're going strictly in on Hernandez Govan. We shared this letter. Shouts out to the whole young Dolph Sector. Real talk with Tamra. Ain't nobody give us shots, but we give it all out, man. We ain't scared. We ain't scared. And when we get up, we still gonna give shots out. Don't nothing change but us but our clothes. Shouts out to young Dolph Unsolved. Shouts out to Justice for Dolph. Shouts out to True Results. Shouts out to Antifa and everybody on this movement for Justice for Dolph. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you in a second over on our other channel, the League of Chat. So follow us over there. We'll see you there. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace and love, and we're out.